goes it, everybody? Jeff here at Mill City. Figured I'd set up a little bit of a quick little stencil for everybody here, because it'll be coming up soon. Not sure if I should go the wide way, the tall way. What are you guys thinking? And you can see that stencil stuff's been sitting a bit. I find that if you go in every direction with the stencil stuff on the fake skin, it helps. But you don't want to overdo it, or it gets real blotchy real quick as soon as it dries in there. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're going to go with the Wormhole kit's stencil paper, which I have no idea the quality of, so we're about to find out the hard way, I guess. See a couple of spots that didn't even go through already, but we'll see how this goes. One of the things you'll find when you start tattooing on skin, the stencils hold up a lot better. See that? Half the stencil ain't even there, and it's showing up, but it's not showing up. So looks like we're doing that one over. So now do it again, because that was fun, right? There we go. We'll do a lot more of the stencil stuff this time and hope that that was the prognosis. Is that a good word for that? Probably not. Making shit up as I go, ain't I? Pretty much. But hell, I'm down here all alone talking to myself on my phone, so why not, right? You can do circles with this stuff. You can go diagonal like this, then go diagonal the other way. You can go sideways. You can go up and down. The main thing is you want to make sure you've got this stuff on every part of it imaginable. A lot of times when the light hits it just right, you can see it. And as it dries, you can't, and it starts getting sticky, and that's when you get act. I can already feel it getting a little sticky, but not really yet. So, a little faster, make a little heat, see if that helps things. Might have put a little too much on, overcompensating for what just happened there. So, we'll just dab it a little. And then we'll give it a couple more rubs here. And then we'll pause for station ID, shall we? Alrighty. I'm going to try this one more time with another one of these sheets of wormhole stencil paper. And I like the perforated edge thing. That was cool. Let's see what we got here. You see, I used a lot more stencil stuff, so I'm probably going to have to dab a little bit to keep it from spraying ink everywhere. But I think we're going to nail it this time. So we'll see how this holds up. I don't know about the wormhole. I use spirit paper, which is one of the top ones. You can see right here where it seems like there's like a lightness to it, where it almost didn't go in. But for the most part, it's all here this time. I mean, could have been better. Sure, could have been better. But hey, you get what you pay for, right? It came with the kit. So that's my plan. See, I've been on an Elvis kick lately. So we're caught in a trap, and it's the dude from Star Wars who kept yelling it's a trap. So, I love mashups, man. I love them. Do mashups all day. A lot of fun. On a side note, that printer charged yesterday, and I forgot to turn it off because it won't turn off on its own after it charges. And it's fine. It's those Fumimos, I'll tell you. A lot of people talk smack about them, but that's the only reason I had to keep pausing, because with the Fumimo, you have to use your phone, and you print off your phone whatever picture you've uploaded into your phone. So I worked on this a little bit, put it through a stencil, made a stencil, worked on the stencil, got it right where I want it, and now you have this here. So this will be an up and coming fake skin tattoo. If it comes out nice, you may find that on me somewhere very shortly, because I just love mashups. Alrighty, you guys have yourselves a good day. On a side note, this is also fake skin that came in one of the tattoo kits I just received. So I used the skin, and I used the stencil paper. The stencil stuff I'm using is my own stuff that I use all the time. I love this stuff. Electrum. This stuff's great. There's a lot of different ones out there, but I like Electrum. I'm not going to lie. Everybody's got their favorites. There are people who love Dynamic Black. There are people who love Allegory. I've tried them all. Dynamic, I think, makes a very good black, although the stuff I've been using that came with one of these kits as well, just on fake skin, because I don't know if this is an actual legit brand or what, but Extreme Ink, Extreme Tattoo Ink, the Go-To Black, is one of the deepest blacks I think I've ever seen. It's pretty intense when it goes in, how dark this is. So I'm going to be using this on this to line it. I'm going to use a 5-liner on the thick stuff and a 3-liner on the thin stuff, and see what it looks like with Go to Black. So, happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing? We got the wormhole turned down to 5.9 volts. I got a 9-round shader in here, and as of right now, this is one of the newer machines I just received from one of the promo code setups, and this one here is set at 2.7 for a stroke. So we're just playing around with the stroke and doing some shading. By right, I should probably be running a gray wash setup over here, but I'm just playing around right now, just trying to see this machine's limitations, and so far I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with this machine. It's right on par with my Axis as of right now. I don't know if it'll stay that way. I mean, a month from now, I might be saying the difference in machines these days is you get what you pay for as far as quality, because this one ain't holding up. But as of right now, I haven't got anything bad to say about this machine. I really don't. It's doing everything I want it to do. I went over a couple of lines that didn't want to go in before, for whatever reason. Maybe the other machine was more junk than I had realized. But as soon as I went over the lines, it was like night and day how much better it was. It really was. It was like boom. I was like, oh geez, now that's a solid line pack. It really was. It was just doing its thing. So when this thing is set at 4.2, it's ready to roll. When it's set what I've got it set at now, 2.7, really light. I gotta say, it's hitting light. As of right now, it's only 5.8 volts. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing when the ink is doing this on the fake skin. Like I say, what I'm doing here with the Vaseline, I got an old jar of Vaseline. This is just for fake skin. Mind you, I use inkies when I'm tattooing, and you use a tongue depressor to get it out. That way there's no cross contamination. You don't want to be dipping your finger or your glove in there. Cross contamination, you've got to be very careful on. But when you do this, see, then you can really see where the shading's going and where it's not. You really got to work at fake skin, whereas real skin, you work an area, you spray some green soap, you wipe it, boom, you see exactly what you got. Fake skin, you're constantly fighting with it. But such is life. I enjoy tattooing with fake skin because it's how I learned. So it's more than anything, it's calming to me, you know? Some of the guys at work are like, you should just tattoo yourself, or give me a call, I want some ink. I'm all for it, but when I'm just sitting at home, nothing to do, not tired, right away I just want to grab some fake skin and play around, because this is, like I said, this is how I learned. And it's just, I find it very calming. It's almost like meditative to just sit here, listen to the machine buzz, do your thing. Sometimes, like now, no radio on, just letting the machine buzz, seeing what works on what I'm doing, seeing what don't. And say with gray wash, you can definitely promote more authentic shading techniques, more gradients, but today we're just plotting around, really. I mean, matter of fact, I think I'm pretty much done here for now. I mean, at this point, I'll make this thing look like it's, you know, coming out of the bottom of a chimney if I put any more shading in it for no reason. I'm just plotting around. A lot of times, like I say, when you're tattooing, you keep trying to like make it perfect. And there's nothing wrong with perfecting your tattoos, nothing at all. I mean, this is something that's going to be on someone for the rest of their life, unless they, you know, go to lasering or something else, do a cover-up. But for the most part, when you tattoo someone, you know, this is something that they're going to wear. They're going to show everybody. They're going to show it off. So you want to put it out there, you know. You want to make it good. You don't want to leave somebody with something half-assed. And the same thing goes with this when I'm practicing. I'll do something, I'll stare at it for a second, I'll go, oh, I can do that better. And I jump on it. But times like this, when it's getting this late at night, I just go, you know what? I think it's good enough. See the red that just showed up there? That's because, like I say, this is just for practice ink and practice skin. So there's all kinds of crap in there. This is cross-contamination. That was a perfect example of it. At some point, I had red on me and dipped my fingers in the Vaseline. And now there's a batch of Vaseline in there with red on it. You've got red on you. Who knows what that's from? Come on now. Me, I just love being down here, sometimes listening to the machine, sometimes thinking about the next tattoo. Sometimes metal playing. There goes the heating system again. We'll be fighting around with that this spring, I'm sure, or summer or fall. For those of you out there who do HVAC, you'd probably know what this is right away. You hear a clicking noise. It's the igniter trying to ignite. Something's stopping it. So you hear the whole system shut down. Then it gives it a second. Then you hear it clicking. Then finally you'll hear whoosh, and it'll fire off. So something's stopping it. I'm pretty handy with stuff, but for something like that, since I know it can be 10 different things, I'm not going to do it. I'll have to have somebody come in. Anyway. The way the weather's been, I'm surprised we even need the heat. But next couple days, it's going to be, I think tonight it's supposed to hit 30. I'm gonna take my cheaters off. All right, are you ready? This is it. How about it? What do you think? Caught in a trap? Admiral Akbar as Elvis? No? No. I thought it was cool. What do I know? Anyway, y'all have yourselves a good day. And as always, keep tattooing.